My first guest is an Academy Award-nominated actor who starred in such films as The Notebook, Half Nelson, and Crazy Stupid Love. Now he's starring in the terrific new movie Drive, which I saw, and it's just absolutely fantastic. It's in theaters right now. Please welcome Ryan Gosling!
You're the guest. I couldn't.
That's great. That's very nice. That is a nice. That is a. That's a nice reaction. Wow, and one guy. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That guy just told us something very important. How are you? Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for
You
having
can't
me.
get used to that, right? I mean, I know everything's going your way these days, but that is an insane...
Don't go there, Conan.
Yeah, don't go there?
Don't go there. You would know better than anyone.
What are you talking about?
Let me tell you, let's get down
First of all, to be fair, yes, half that reaction right now, I think, was for me. But I was really...
Let's get down to brass tacks here, okay?
All right, sure.
There's not a woman in my life that I know well that hasn't admitted to me at some point that she has lustful fantasies about you.
Who are these women? We're
not talking elderly female relatives, are we?
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Yeah, crowd seems to...
Yes.
No, well, that's very nice of you to say. And funny.
No, it's not. I'm not being funny. It's true.
Well, I appreciate it.
Girls love you. An ex-girlfriend of mine used to want to watch your show in bed every night. And if I ever got a little handsy,
right,
I'd get smacked. And she would say, after Conan.
You know, that also implies that watching me got you in the mood. You're like, I'm doing the string dance, and you're like, oh. You know. I'm sorry, I'll just shut up now.
I will say this, though. You guys look... I mean, you guys... I love you guys. I'm a huge fan of the show.
Thank you so much.
I'll go toe-to-toe with any... Like, with your biggest fan, all right?
Really?
Yeah. But you guys look a lot tougher in person than you do on TV.
You know, people don't know that. People think...
You guys could kick some ass.
Yes, yeah. We could. On TV, we project this image. I don't know how this happens, but I seem weak and ineffectual, you know?
Well, no.
But in person,
no, you just seem safe.
Safe. That's the meanest thing anyone's ever said to me. feel that's a gun right. Don't hard. Don't.
But it's all a ruse.
Yeah, exactly. We're tough guys.
Yeah.
But let's talk about you and then more about us.
Okay.
And then mostly about me. You, of course, have had so much success in the last couple of years, and you're becoming such a big celebrity, and I see all these pictures of you everywhere, and I have to say, I have noticed, I've seen many photographs of you at Disneyland, and it occurred to me the other day, you don't have kids, you just seem to go, and a lot of the photos, you seem to be by yourself going to Disneyland. And I think that's fine, but are you a freak for Disneyland? You love that place?
I have a real love-hate thing going on with Disney.
Okay. All right, let's talk about it. I'm here to help you.
Well, it's a slippery conversational slope, so I don't know if you want to go down there.
I do. They're dangerous people.
Well, they're just... Okay, I'll give you an example of why I love and hate them.
Okay.
I don't know if this is true or not, so I do not want to get sued by Disney.
Okay.
I do not.
They're not litigious people, Disney.
I do not want to get sued by Disney.
They let stuff slide.
Yeah. They go real easy on people.
So there is a belief that Disney has been breeding an army of cats. Yes, and they're not just ordinary cats. They have a special set of skills. They're like commando cats.
Commando cats?
And they live in a barracks. A cat barracks, I don't know what you call it.
Yes, like, a cat barracks. Sure. They sleep in bunk beds, and sure.
They live on the outskirts of the park, you know? And at night, when they close the park under the cover of darkness, these cats ascend into the park and they eat all the mice.
Cats are great at getting mice, so maybe that's true. I don't know.
Which is what I love about Disney, because they're so weird and they think of everything.
Right.
Right?
And then the cats just know to come back in the morning?
Yeah, and then they go back when the sun comes up and they do it all again. But the
Right.
thing that's so messed up about it and why I hate them is that the whole empire of Disney is built on the back of one mouse.
I didn't think of that. If a mouse can't be safe there,
Yeah.
then where?
If you're a mouse and you go into Disneyland, you are not leaving alive.
And you think this is going to be the best place in the world for you.
Yeah.
You put your four-fingered gloves on, you go to have a good time. It's a death sentence. All right, we have not scratched the surface. We have so much more to talk about. More with Ryan Gosling in just a second. Stick around. We are back. I'm sitting here with Ryan Gosling. Let's talk about Drive. As I said, I watched this movie. It absolutely blew me away. I thought your performance was fantastic. I thought the whole tone of the movie was amazing. It felt like there's so much tension. There's such great action scenes in the movie. And obviously the stuff where you're oh, you. But I was really blown away by it, and you had a lot to do with getting this movie made. Besides being the star of the film, you got to pick the director?
Yeah, I got to pick. Okay, yeah. So yeah.
Unless that's a lie.
No, that's true. But so he's the best. His name's Nicholas Winding Refn, and he's from he's
What's his last name?
Refn.
Yeah.
He's Scandinavian. So you should know that first of all before going into the film. And I'm a big fan of his, and I really wanted him to direct the film. And when I met with him, it just went so bad. It was like the worst meeting. He didn't look at me. He wouldn't talk to me. He just kind of stared off into the distance. It was like a bad date.
Right.
And so I wanted to get out of there. So I said, I'm going home. You know, if you're not going to talk to me, then beat it. You know. And so he said, well, okay, but I need a ride home because I can't drive. I said, how are you going to make a movie called Drive if you can't even drive? All right. So I drive him out to Santa Monica, and he doesn't talk to me. He's just sitting in the car. And I was just like, well, I turn on the radio just to kind of quiet the silence, you know? Right. And REO Speedwagon's I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore came on.
Sure.
And I'm driving, and I hear him crying. And
What?
I look over, and he's bawling his eyes out, looking out the window. And then he looks at me and he goes, it's time to bring this ship in from the shore. Throw away the oars. And he starts singing the song at the top of his lungs. And he said, this is it. This is the movie. It's about a guy who rides around Los Angeles at night listening to pop music.
Oh, I thought he was going to say, this is it. It's about REO Speedwagon. I was gonna like, no, that's a really bad idea.
But it kind of is, because if REO Speedwagon hadn't come on the radio, we never would have made the movie.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, I think stylistically this movie is going to have an impact. Your character walks around wearing these really cool driver's gloves. You're an amazing driver in this film. And then you also wear this jacket that is so freaking cool. And I was watching the movie and I was like, that jacket's going to become the jacket of the year. I really believe that. I really believe everyone's going to want to wear, every guy's going to want to wear this jacket.
I heard that. Well, first of all, I always wanted to make a character that people would go out for on Halloween. And so I'm really crossing my fingers on this one.
Yeah.
But I heard you liked the jacket, so I brought you one.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, I just.
No, you didn't.
Can I go back here?
Yeah, don't get.
Here.
Well, this is the jacket. This is the.
It's a white satin jacket, but then I figure you kind of have white satin skin, so I don't.
Yeah, yes, I do. Whoa, look at. This is incredible, and it's got the scorpion on the back. This is a badass look for me from now on the show. What do you think?
Now you look like you're in the toughest girl gang at the roller rink.
How dare you ruin my
the scorpion!
Okay, maybe I don't pull it off as well as you do. And maybe the arms are a little short.
It's actually my jacket. I just heard that you just liked it just now. So
Yeah,
I
this is
brought mine.
absolutely incredible. This is fantastic.
I didn't know. I didn't hear.
That's
that you liked it,
I'm
so
all right. I don't. When I wear,
Andy, you're crazy not to want this.
when I wear
What's that? Oh, I guess I'll interview you. Now every interview is going to start with a celebrity coming out and me
Yeah.
standing at the window, looking, and then they'll be like, "Huh? All right. I guess I'll interview you."
every interview starts with, "What's wrong, Conan? What's wrong?"
We've talked about the movie. I'd like to show a clip from the film, and yes. I'm sorry. Stop laughing at me. I'm a badass. Can't you see that?
Yeah.
I'm hurting your movie by wearing this. I want you to set this up for us. Tell us a little what we need to know for this clip.
I have no idea what it is.
Okay. I believe this is where your character actually, I believe, gets by, makes some extra money by helping people rob, being the driver for robbers, burglars.
Yeah.
And I think this is where you're explaining your philosophy. Is that right?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anyone in the audience know what this is about? I believe this is where you're explaining it. Who needs to explain, right?
Right.
You got anything
You want me to
say?
explain?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a getaway driver by night, and he's a Hollywood stuntman by day.
That's. I'm in love.
And it's kind of like a violent John Hughes movie.
Yeah.
It's like Pretty in Pink with a head smashing, and if you ever wanted to see that, this is it.
And it's really great. Take a look at this clip. Well, congratulations. The movie's fantastic. The movie's Drive is in theaters right now. Ryan, real pleasure having you here, and I'm really happy for you. You deserve good things. Ryan Gosling, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around.